If you're looking to buy a home, let me tell you the things that's going to piss you off. You and I will be going through the process, and there's going to be a couple of times that I make requests. You're going to start getting frustrated and melting down on me. Don't melt down. I got to tell myself that. Number one, I'm asking for the same thing twice. Number two, I'm asking for the same thing 3 times. Number 3, I'm asking for the same thing for the 10th time. Someone who's ever bought a home or a real estate agent is going to say, that's a complaint I get. Hesh, my buyers keep telling me, I keep sending this to them. We'll get to that. One thing is it's going to piss you off. I'm asking for the same thing. First of all, understand this. It's a ton of paperwork. I don't live your life. I don't know how you live your life. Everybody's different. I'm trying to sift through the paperwork, and believe it or not, sometimes I misplace things. Sometimes I delete them. We're truly just paperless. We're completely paperless. Everything's digital, electronic, whatever you want to say, okay? Sometimes I delete it. Sometimes it gets buried in my email because another customer has emailed me 12 times today with cell phone pictures, 14 different angles of their driver's license to get a good angle that works for me, that's legible, clear, and whatever. And my email's so stuffed with garbage, I accidentally deleted what you sent me and never saw it, or went into my spam, or who knows, okay? I always tell home buyers this. Everything I ask you for from the first time we talk until we are done, put it in a folder. Put it in a folder on your computer, create a folder, or put it in a folder at your house. That way, when Hesh comes for the 17th time and says, give me a bank statement from here, you've already got it, okay? When you say, Hesh, I've already sent that, okay, I can take the time to go searching for it, but that's going to slow me down from getting to what we want done, which is closing this thing on time. Keep everything we ask you for. When we ask again, which will happen, resend it, okay? That's one thing. Another thing that pisses them off is they'll say, Hesh, I've resent this to you 5 times. And this is a big one. This is probably the biggest one, okay? What you're sending is not correct. Okay, you have sent this 5 times. I agree with you. And all of the loan officers out there watching, you'll feel my pain. Yes, you've sent this 5 times. However, you've sent the wrong thing 5 times. This is wrong. It is not right. Okay, look at what you are sending before you send it. Look at what you are being asked for before you send it. Look at it, send it to the loan officer and say, is there any way we can look at this together? Who knows what it is? When you're sitting here saying this is the 17th time I've sent this, I got news for you. With a ridiculously high probability, you've sent it wrong 17 times or 16. This is about to be the 17th time. Look at what you are sending, okay? Here's another thing that pisses buyers off. We keep asking for more things. This is a complaint that real estate agents will run into all the time, okay? From the customers. The customer calls the agent and says, every time I send something, they ask me for 5 more things. Okay, listen and listen closely, okay? I gotta have elephant tranquilizers, 24 years of this job, man. I gotta be shot with that stuff daily, okay? Listen to what I'm telling you, okay? The reason we ask you for more things when you send something is that what you sent created more questions. Believe it or not, we have to review what you sent. Okay, we have to review it. It's not just, I sent it, let's close. It's, I sent it, cool. I've got to look at it. My underwriter, more importantly, my underwriter has to look at it. When we look at it, I've been asking for a bank statement the whole time. Suddenly I get the bank statement and holy Toledo, there's a $20,000 deposit into it. Great. Where did it come from? What's the source of the deposit? Is it eligible? Who did it come from? Where did it come from? Why did it come from there? Yes, those are the questions we ask. If you don't like it, do all of that up front before you apply. Get every single ounce of every single thing in place, which never happens, and then go forward. And I got news for you. You still have to update all the documents, okay? So the reason we keep asking for more things is because what you are providing is creating more questions, okay? Here's another thing that pisses people off. I've had people say this to me. Hesh, it just seems like you don't want the loan. I need tranquilizers, man, okay? Listen to me. Soak this into your bones as a home buyer. I am not looking for reasons to decline you. I am looking for reasons to give you the loan, okay? When I'm asking you for document after document after document, I've got better things to do on Christmas Day than listen to you complain about, or listen to somebody complain about, why do I need to do this stuff? I'm looking for a reason to give you the loan. For every person buying a house out there watching me, keep saying this to yourself. The person I am working with is my friend. The person I am working with is my friend. They are trying to give me a loan. They are trying to give me a loan. Say that to yourself over and over and over. We ask for these things because we are trying to give you a loan, and we have to justify it, validate it, support the decision, because God knows I don't want your house. I just want my money back. That's it. I want to give you the loan, and I want you to make payments back to me, and that's all I'm asking for. But to get to that point, we have to go through some paperwork. Those are things that are going to piss you off when you're buying a home. The loan officer asking for the same thing multiple times, cut them a little bit of slack. Sending in the wrong thing 12 times over, make sure to review it before you do. Understand that what you send in will raise more questions. Understand that. And always remember, we are trying to find reasons to give you the loan. And those are some of the big players as to why people get pissed off. But if expectations are set early up front, that's what I do with my people all the time. You don't get as upset or as surprised later. But make sure you're watching, subscribing, sharing this message, and catching my next video. I'll catch you on the next one.